From Liberty Orchard, the 60-count Fruitlets Confections in a box. These are $34. Your 3 easy payments here, $11.33. Now listen, we're busy on those phone lines. You gotta use QVC.com or be patient, please. We ask that you be patient. Or use your app. It'll definitely make your purchasing experience a little bit faster that way. But I want you to see what you're getting with this, especially if you have never tried it. So each one of these comes individually packaged, and you're getting all. There is no choice. You're getting 60 of these. So you're gonna get all of these in the cherry, the apple, the pear, raspberry, blueberry, and strawberry. How fantastic is that? And these are from Liberty Orchard. Let's talk about it with Miss Marie Louise Ludwig. How are you? Nice to see you.
Very nice to see you. Well, here it is, an artist rendering of the beautiful Liberty Orchard. Just one by, I'm going to hold this up right here. So imagine you're 2 young men coming from the Near East back in the day, over 100 years ago, looking for a better life over here in America, and you land here.
Wow.
In these beautiful orchards. You have a surplus of apples, and what do you do with them? You go back to a traditional generational recipe that dates back centuries, and you use fruit juice, fruit concentrates, fruit purees, making a nice slab of kind of like a fruit roll-up.
Yep.
And you cut them, and then you finish them off with a little bit of fine sugar. So you've got a great fruity taste on here. And if anybody has followed Liberty Orchards, you will recognize that these do not have nuts.
No nuts.
We took the nuts out this time. But great box, great story on the back. And then when you open it up on the inside, 60 pieces of
individually
candy.
wrapped.
All individually wrapped. So they're all nice and fresh. Each one of these flavors is true to the flavors too, which you'll love. Yeah.
Don't have a ton to go around already.
Yeah.
We have about 1,400, and that is it. So every time we have these on there, they seem to fly out of here. And we're going to go through each flavor profile because they're all so delicious. And this sold out the last time it was on air back in June. Is that true? This is like just a month or so ago?
This is new. We had these on.
My gosh.
They sold out. We brought them back,
Here
and
we
now
go.
we just have a handful. All right, we're going to start right here. This is my favorite. So I want everybody to see this. This is what the inside of this candy looks like. The best word to describe these would be juicy.
Yes.
Look at these, are soft and pillowy, a jelly on there. So this is going to be the cherry. No nuts anywhere in this collection.
Nuts.
Next to that one is going to be the apple, and this is where it all started. Our first confections were of the apple from the Liberty Orchards. Next to that, I think this has to be a brand new favorite for so many of our QVC family. This is going to be pear. If you love that soft, fresh off the tree, drippy, juicy pear, that is exactly the experience you're going to get from this one. Next to this, raspberry, a summer walk through that raspberry patch, picking those fresh raspberries down here. We've got some beautiful ones right down below it right here. So raspberry, so you're going to get 10 of those, and then next to that, you get 10 of the blueberry. And I know even though it's not blue, you're going to get that true color on here. And finally, we're finishing it off with a delicious taste of a fresh, ripe summer strawberry.
You know what hits me? I'm tasting the pear.
Tell me.
Literally, it's that fruit juice. You taste it. You taste the pear, you go, how they managed to get it? And look how juicy that is. I mean, it's literally like an explosion of that fruit.
You know, the experience begins when you open up the wrapper.
So
you get
good.
that smell of that, and the fruit smell is so intense, and the flavor of it, it's not an intense flavor, but you definitely taste that juicy pear in there. It really makes your mouth water.
Yes.
These are 2-bite wonders. These are one of those, you know what, I kind of want to cut back a little bit maybe, and I just want something nice and sweet and fruity, and this is perfect. These are great for the kids in the summer. These are great if you're a grandma and you have kids in church.
Oh, yes.
These don't go to the bottom like remember,
That's a good point.
You know, we had
Certs, exactly. My mother had the certs in the Bible.
You'd be stuck at the bottom of her purse.
My grandma used to give me the little strawberry paper wrapper candies. The
Oh,
little hard
yes,
candies.
exactly.
Yeah, those were good too.
Yeah.
But we love that these are all individually wrapped.
Yeah.
And we love,
very good.
for anybody who's ever had a fruit candy in their lifetime, the difference here is it's not just a bunch of natural flavors and artificial anything. Fruit juice, fruit concentrates, fruit purees, small batches out in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. Think about what it's like if you've ever made homemade jam or jelly.
Oh, yeah.
The consistency of the marmalade when everything, here we go, when everything
look
has
at
been reduced. So you start with that big, luscious pot of liquid, and as it cooks and cooks and cooks and cooks, all those flavors meld together, and then they put it out on the slab, they let it cool off, they cut it into pieces, and you will note that every piece is kind of different on these, but you're going to get your poundage on it. And then these, unlike our other ones, unlike the ones with the nuts, are finished off with a fine dusting of fine sugar.
Yeah, really fine.
For a little bit of crunch on the outside.
Listen, these are good.
These are so good.
I just had that pear. This is up my alley. Let me tell you why. Not a good habit. I like candy. I know it's not good. Right? I don't have it
Candy's
often.
good.
I don't have it often, right? Everything in moderation. So, like, I can't even honestly tell you the last time I had some. It's really that in moderation for me. But it is something that, I like. I'm trying to make smarter choices, right? I'm coming into the age of possibility, and I know that coming into the age of possibilities comes with a lot of other things as well.
I'm here.
And
Good
so, to make another choice besides that, like these would be so great because they're individually packaged. Now I could just have one or two. I don't have to have that full packet of licorice. I don't have to have that full package of, you know what I mean?
Yep,
you could just
been
have
there, done
one
that.
or two, and you're good. You feel satisfied, and you get that really nice pop of that fruit flavor. So delicious. And there is no choice to make. You're getting all of these. You're getting 6 different flavors, 10 of each. So there's 60 of these in every single box. Now, not a lot to go around. Sold out in June. That was just a month ago. It's sold out. We have them back. So now is your opportunity to go ahead and pick up some of these. Remember, all the flavors that you're getting in this box. You're getting cherry. You're getting apple. You're getting pear, raspberry, blueberry, and you're getting strawberry. 10 of each that come in such a beautiful box. When I tell you, you're gonna have a couple of these, you're gonna go, oh, that's really good, but it's gonna be satisfying.
And let me just say, these ship fine in the summer, no matter where you are. It's, what is it, 180 degrees in the shade here? You're good, you're good.
$11.33. That is the age of possibility. I feel that way too. M96244, that's your item number for the 60 count of Fruitlets Confections in that gift box. Thank you so much for joining me.
My pleasure.
Still to come toward the end of the hour.